Hey, how's it going, Judgment? DJ Curtis, how's it going? Blaze McCoy, gonna do a little character reveal. But I want to discuss something first without bringing up any names. I'll wait for a few more people to come in. How's it going, Miriam? Welcome to the stream. Now, as you guys know, this was my last week off of doing any kind of live streaming. I've done a little bits here and there showing character reveals for the upcoming series where we take the tabletop game Risk and have it collide with wrestling. So it's Wasteland Domination coming up very shortly. That will be April 2nd. And hopefully it goes off with great fan appeal, because if you haven't played Risk before, you really ain't going to get the concept. But here in the Wasteland, we basically took Mad Max versus wrestling, smashed them two together to create the Wasteland. And that is RWO, Renegade Wrestling Organization. And we've created nations for basically cliques. And so those cliques, those nations, will be feuding at Wasteland Domination until there is only one nation left standing. So, welcome everybody. Mrs. U-Taker, Mad Mike Feck, TJ22, Nightmare Queen Alyssa, American Berserk. Ooh, we got a full house coming in. But before we get into that, I want to discuss something without naming names and kind of maybe calm people down a little bit. There's been recently some characters of mine being used to kind of hurt other people. And they've been downloaded and then altered to the point where they're unrecognizable and completely retarded looking. And it's got people in a tizzy, and I don't blame them. Everyone's put a lot of heart into the characters that they've developed alongside me for RWO, as well as all the other channels out there. And I understand how they can feel a little bit hurt, so I'm going to do things a little bit differently on my channel. Any characters that involved a character or a person here in the chat, I will make sure those are no longer uploaded. Strictly my characters will be uploaded for download. And if another channel requests and I feel like offering it to them, then with your permission, I will upload that character for the other company. Otherwise, that character will no longer be allowed to be downloaded by anyone unless you guys give me explicit permission to do so. Just so that way my characters aren't used to hurt the feelings of others. That shit pisses me off, because I got a lot of heart for you guys here in the stream. You guys are very loyal to this channel. You guys help me in so many ways. And hell, you guys are like friends, you know. Fuck, I haven't even met most of yous, and I count you guys as friends. How's it going, Brian Hillibert? Welcome as always. Griffith Davian, Judgment Icon in the house. You know, Kip Hayes, how's it going as well? So that's what I'm going to do to kind of relieve tensions on my side. Now, I've been going through a lot of work redesigning some of the characters to get into this next phase. And I've been doing that again with Wasteland Domination. So I'm going to introduce you to the new look of Agony and Pain, and Mrs. U-Taker would like a better look at her character. It's not complete yet. The design I've got on her right now, I'm not happy with, so I'll be reworking it. But we're going to start off with the tag team known as The Suffering. Extreme Rules. I hate fucking countouts. It bothers the fuck out of me. And also introduce you to the new arena for Wasteland Domination. And we're going to set them up. I don't think I showed Uncommitted's new look for Series 4. Uncommitted, all dressed up. Yes, that will only appear in Season 4. He's going to be joining the First Family. Why not? The Boogie Woogie Daddy, or, in this case, the Godfather. Now, for the people in Skype, they've seen the new map I designed. It's all color coordinated for each nation, but the people here on YouTube haven't. So you'll get a kind of a look at it in this match here because I used it for the mat cover. Yes, I do understand that, Griff. I do, but to relieve tensions on my side, I'm going to change it the way I upload for people as well. So that way, and Blaze gave me some good advice a while ago, you know, it's like, he only uploads characters when he knows others need them, and then he takes them right down afterwards, after he knows that people have downloaded them. So that's what the strategy I'll be taking from now on. Suns Crew 23, welcome as always. Well, Sun's Crew, that has nothing to do with me, and I stay out of other channels' issues. I don't let any problems on other channels reflect on how they are on my channel. If they are cool in my channel, they're cool to be here. How's it going, Daniel Dino? Fuck it, you're Daniel Doring here. I ain't fucking calling you Dino anymore. Pisses me off. I hate that name. How's it going? Obey. Welcome as always. What's up? Just doing a little bit of a character reveal. Decided to really change the look of Pain and Agony. It's starting to look too repetitive. I turned someone's channel and it's like, okay, you know, I'm seeing this here already. Why do I want to see it on another's channel? So I changed them up, gave them a whole new look, new face paint, and added their names for the tag team on their tights as well as their names. So, to me, they're complete now. Thank you very much for understanding their Sun's Crew. Yes, uncommitted gangsta. There you go. Now, after I went and chose this face paint for them, I seen that the Anarchy sign was on Pain's forehead. And it's like, God damn it, that A would stand for Agony as well. But I love the face paint on each of them, so I'm going to keep it the way it is. Oh, Obey, please, not that over here. Please, don't insult your sister, man. Family's important. I know you're joking. I do know you're joking, but family's important, man. Don't talk about your sister like that. Not on my channel. And here they are, the Godfather and his Hitman. Thank you very much, Sun's Crew. I will take the opportunity right now to check you out and open up your page here. Hey, how's it going, Benjamin Rivers? I will definitely look for it. What's your handle there, Benjamin Rivers? Okay, I tried opening up your channel and it came up blank. Well, here we go. No tags necessary here. This is straight up raw. Okay, you got 421 subscribers there, Sun's Crew. I will hit that subscribe, make it 422. Also hit the bell. I will check out your channel later on. But yeah, the whole new look for Pain and Agony. Yes, their tights are still the same. I just wanted to make sure that their tag team name was down one leg, their wrestling name down the other, and change the hair, because frankly, when they all look the same wherever you go, it kind of gets stale, and I like to keep fresh a little bit here on my channel. I like to change things up, you know. And thank you to the people that have allowed me to change the characters up. I know Griff said, you know, you can make little tweaks here and there. I'm interested to see what you're doing. I haven't worked on Griff yet, but there's certain things that he said, you know, please, you know, let me keep it. Hey, how's it going, Kim Han? And, you know, when I hear that stuff, I'll keep it. My hitman looks like Jim the Anvil Neidhart, says Brian Hillibert. Well, my hitman is a crazy bastard. If you guys haven't heard him yet, you got to check out Hugo Lavallee. The guy is bonkers, but funny as hell. I've known him for going on about 13 years, if not longer, and me and him have had quite the feuds in the Facebook groups when we were doing our federations back in the day. So the guy's got a very creative mind, especially when it comes to storytelling. I would one day love to do an angle with him where we could exchange promos verbally with each other on air. I think would be quite the fucking awesome thing to go through with him. His mind works in mysterious ways, I'll say that much. I used to have the small figures of the Legion of Doom, but I let my son have them, and he gave them to my little nephews, and they kind of lost him. Am I hyped about WrestleMania? Honestly, I have to say no. I love it that Daniel Bryan's going to be there, and I think for that matter alone, it's worth watching him get back into the ring. Some of the matches I just don't find appealing. I had a collection of wrestling action figures for my son. It was well over 300 action figures. And it ranged from the old rubber action figures all the way up to the newer stuff. And he outgrew them. And I allowed him to start giving them away to his nephew or his cousins and stuff. But as you can see, for the most part, I've got every single nation on the barrier there in front of you. Some of them aren't because I wasn't done creating their logos yet. On the mat, you can see if they do a close-up again where everyone stands. I might do a live broadcast on OBS with the image of the Wasteland Domination or Wasteland map. And, I got that planned out anyway because I want there to be a reason why the Wasteland goes into war. So I'm writing a nice little thing down that it's going to come off kind of like a reporter's angle on the breakdown and the fall of man here in the Wasteland. But that's going to pit nation versus nation, and I'm going to do this the day before we go live with Wasteland Domination. So April 1st and then April 2nd we'll go live with Wasteland Domination. And I'm hoping everyone's going to enjoy what I bring. I really wanted there to be a reason why, and it's going to be an unlikely reason. I'm introducing someone. How's it going, Mark Caliber? Introducing someone into the storyline that you wouldn't expect. So, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Hey, how's it going, Bagwell? I will go through it on that show when I go live, Daniel Dino, who's all in what nation. Now, just because you are a part of a nation does not mean you are a part of that crew. It just means you reside in that nation. Just like, say, Chris Jericho is born in Winnipeg, but he lives somewhere in the U.S. While they have it so that he resides in that place in the U.S. But his hometown is Winnipeg, Ontario, or Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. So, just because you live in a nation doesn't mean you belong to that nation. But you will have to fight for them. American Wrestling Incorporated, how's it going? Let me see. I just seen something about the Justice League there. I actually watched the Justice League movie with my wife last night, actually. And I gotta say, I enjoyed it. They didn't do too bad of a job. There was some things they could have done better, but I mean, I stayed awake through it. I couldn't stay awake through Batman versus Superman until the 5th try. Have yet to watch Wonder Woman yet. I haven't spoken to anyone how Wonder Woman was, but yes, I know who Led Zeppelin is. I'm not a freaking I'm not dead in the head, man. Fuck, I grew up on that music. Pretty good. Just getting some career mode done on SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Wonder Woman was great. Okay, well then I will pick it up. Very cool, Obey. It's good to go to a live show. I haven't been to one in years. I want to start going to the indie shows that come around in my town. I don't want to pay the money to go to WWE because I don't even watch it now because the way they're running things. So why go to a live event? I'd rather go to an indie show. Maybe, just maybe, I can get in at a good time and I can talk to the promoter and get myself involved, hopefully through commentary. Rob Van Fleet, sound like Led Zeppelin, bro. These guys are bringing good old rock back. Very cool. But yeah, there's a good look at the new look of Pain and Agony. Now, Hot Cheese has requested I make the hair on her character longer. I haven't gotten to that yet, but I'll do Mrs. Utaker versus Hot Cheese. I think there might have been a couple. Oh, wait, I got to show Silver Bullet his new look as well. And this is not a match card, Daniel Dino. This is me just showing characters that I've been working on. I want to do Hot Cheese's character up like I've done the other members within the Barons. They've got their names plastered all over their trench coats and stuff. I've got to do that for her yet. Extend her hair, give her different hair, and that's it. But with Mrs. Utaker, I've got some pretty good ideas for her. I just have to get the design for the logo right. And I'm trying to use bones for it, and it's not coming out bright enough that it stands out enough. Thank you very much, Nightmare. Thank you. So we'll do the women first, and then we'll show Silver Bullet. Table match. Why not? Throw these women in a table match. And Hot Cheese. Forgotten to change the ring, but it doesn't matter. Thank you very much, Mad Mike. I think they look more the part than they did before. You know, actually, CCW, yes. I've actually wanted to catch one of their shows. They're really close to where I live at the one point, and I had other obligations, so I couldn't. But yeah, I've been reaching out to some of the indie shows, and it's very rare that they come to my area. So America, I haven't. Let me scroll back up here. I missed what he said. Haven't watched that much streams of yours since I've been busy, and at this time, I'm already asleep to go to school. Well, usually I don't stream this late, But I can't sleep, so doing a little bit of character reveal for some of the people that I've been working on. But usually when we come back on April 2nd, I believe that's a Monday, we start at 8 p.m., and then Wednesdays at 9, and then on Fridays it will be at 6 p.m. Jesus' new look scares LA. That's another character I want to remodel a little bit, is Lord Amadeus, because, like I said, he's used with that same look wherever he is, and I'd like to see a little bit of a different look on him. He wants her hot again. Well, we haven't got rid of her hot look. Don't worry about that. This is just for the Wasteland Domination part of it, so she fits more in with Bone Dog and the rest of his crew. Am I going to be doing a long stream? No, not a long stream tonight. We're going to show Mrs. U-Taker currently what she's set like. There's going to be some changes, like her top's going to get changed. Maybe her hair slightly. I'm not sure about that part. The trench coat, that one's staying, but the rest of her might be modeled a little bit differently when we're done with her. How's it going, Lord Amadeus? Yes, it is true. You look the same everywhere that you use, so I want to change that up a little bit. Thank you very much, American Wrestling Incorporated. Did Ring of Honor come up here yet? I'm thinking they were a few months ago, but I can't remember. But yeah, we're gonna keep her with the blacks and the purple, but gonna change her wardrobe up just a little bit. As you can see, I was going for a design similar to the Undertaker cross, but I was doing it with bones, and it just doesn't pop enough to my liking to really show it off. And then I want to do something around there for Mrs. U-Taker. Oh, about hot look, she scares me. Wasn't talking about my look. Yeah, but I want to change her look up just a little bit, you know, not take away the flamboyancy of your character, but just a slight change from everywhere else. Well, Feck, Series 4 after Wasteland Domination, things are changing drastically. We're going to be putting together a creative team. I've already got a few guys interested. I'd like to get a couple of women involved to come up with some angles for the women, because who understands women more than another woman? So I would like to get a creative crew together for the women's division as well as the men's. So if anyone's interested, find me on Skype. You can find me, if you don't have me on your Skype list already. It's Steel Dragon 1234. Hey, Willie Robertson, how's it going? Wrestling Fan 101, how's it going? Here we go. And Hot Cheese with the go around, but look at that reversal. Beautifully done by Mrs. U-Taker. Lethal kick right to the pectoral region of Hot Cheese. Off the ropes comes U-Taker, and woo! Hurricane Rana, but face plants Hot Cheese. Not going to do much for her current state of fashion appeal. But maybe, just maybe, Mrs. U-Taker smashes her face into that mat hard enough that her good looks return. Double knees right from the top rope. Here's the Irish whip into the ropes once again. Goes Hot Cheese in a beautiful standing drop kick. So the question is, will I be seen on season 4? Of course you are. In fact, okay. Okay, I'll address this so Feck understands clearly. I talk shit about you all the time on my channel whenever I see you in my ring. It does never, ever mean that your spot here on the roster is in jeopardy. If you cross a line and you do it too often, then yes, your spot would be in jeopardy. But no, Feck will be here for Season 4. You're a loyal subscriber, and anyone loyal that's on the roster will not be removed. I even received a message from Bubs today. She was a little bit afraid that she might be getting pulled from the roster. I understand when people are unwell, and they will not lose their spot because of that reason. Now, if you're not here because you just don't want to be here, you were just happy to get your character on the show and never come back, well, yeah, your spot is in jeopardy then. And I've already cut a lot of those people loose because I never see them in chat. But no, Feck, your spot is good. How's it going, Wild Mac? Look at this again. Ooh. Throw hot cheese in that special pool of Matt Hardy's. And maybe, just maybe, we'll see hot cheese in her ordinary self again. Oh, should never say ordinary when it comes to hot cheese. Extraordinary. But if you ask him, you have a match as soon as you want. You got that damn right there. I might change my mind, Grip. No, the nations are going to stay the same after the Wasteland dominations, but there will be one ruling and governing nation. I've got plans already set in store, and I want storylines being built up around that idea. Already working on one for my crew, Warrior Nation, and as you guys have seen, they're going pretty freaking mafia looking like. Bomb Pop Overdrive, how's it going? Ended up getting stuck training 2 new clients. Just got home. Son of a bitch. Overworking you, are they, Mark? But yeah, we're just showing off some characters that I've been working on. As you guys can see, the logo on the side, you can't really make it out, and it's all made out of bone. Or the design is used with bones, but I mean, you know, I really wish it popped a little bit more because it does so resemble the Undertaker cross, but with a Mrs. U-Taker kind of feel to it. So I want to use some different bones for that to really make it stand out a little bit more. Now, people in the nations, like I was saying, the nations will stay the same as they are, but there's going to be one governing nation. People can let me know which nation they want to be a part of, and we can add that to their introductions. I want to make sure that I start doing introductions a little bit differently, a little bit more professionally, making sure everyone is, everyone understands which nation they represent. I am not going to get into height and weight. I don't see a need for that. A lot of women don't like it when you talk about their weight to begin with. Me, I don't care. Hey, take it easy, Willie Robertson. You get some sleep, man. Yes, it is, Mark. Yes, it is. Now, like Jake Bagwell stated when he broke away from Eternity, he is of no nation, but he resides in a nation because you can't go throughout the wasteland without being in a nation. So he resides in Azteca Nation for the time being, but that could change after Wasteland domination. I loved you all night earlier. Wow. How's it going, Andre Markovic? Welcome. Yes, I do remember you, bro. Welcome back. Now we got one more reveal, and that will be Silver Bullet's new look. I never got rid of his old one because I do like it. It's one of my favorite builds, just like Yeti's original look is one of my favorite builds, so I won't ever get rid of those. And I don't mind going on community creations. I like seeing the little twists people have made with the character, and he's been downloaded well over 300 times now. And look at that hot cheese with the double knees off the top rope. Takes out Mrs. U-Taker. Hey, how's it going? We got National Wrestling Federation in here. How's it going, brother? Now, I also am thinking about maybe changing the venue of where the pay-per-views get aired, and I might do the pay-per-views starting to do them on Twitch. Just kind of give it a different little feel. I did a little test stream there. I believe it was earlier today or yesterday. I don't like Fortnite. I can't stand it. I only played for like one little try and it pissed me off. But I think for the pay-per-views, we might go to Twitch because it sounded a lot sharper over there, a lot clearer, and the background music was heard a lot better. So might do the pay-per-views on Twitch from now on and do the live shows here that are just regular shows. Alright, so we are going to do, well, you know what, we're going to put him through the test. We're going to do 1-on-2 tag. Alright, take some, get some sleep there, American Wrestling Incorporated. Thank you for being here. So, we're going to put Silver Bullet through the test. Who should we put him through the test with, folks? That is his current look, and that's his new look. Alright, well, seen Dino up there. Who's Daniel Boring? Oh, just for that, you know what? Scuzz is going to team up with Daniel Doring today. Now, I'm always tempted to do something with Scuzz, but I'm always afraid because Scuzz is very, Scuzz's manager is very picky, very OCD about his character. So I've refrained myself from adding too much to his character and scaring the bejesus out of the fucker. We're going to do this in the Big Dog Arena. Why not? A little blast from the past. You are so. You fucking liar. Yeah, maybe just a little. My ass. Just a little too much, maybe. I did add a logo to his vest. I added a leather vest with logo on, but you can't even make out the Scuzz name in it, so I want to change that. Ooh, he's Scuzz in the Assless Chaps Battle Royal tonight at 9 p.m. I gotta see that, man. Scuzz for the loss there. Oh, I want to see it. You guys are right. I love yous. I make Assless Chaps look gorgeous. Now I want to lose. Damn it, man. Fucking kill me yet. I never talk myself in any match, Blaze. Never. Unless it's kicking Rex's ass, I'm all for it. But you never let me at that little Weasley son of a bitch. You know, some guy sends his goons to attack me. I wouldn't give him a night off in the ring. I would have put him in the ring with all three of the biggest bastards you could find. So we are in the Big Dog Arena. As you guys know, Dave did not announce today, but he was very sick today and didn't stream Big Dog Wrestling today. So, he said he'd be probably doing something tomorrow, sometime in the early afternoon or something like that, or sometime like on Saturday. But it'll be in the morning before anyone else is streaming like big shows. badass bullet, says Brian Hillibert. Thank you, man. Now, I went with this vest because I could turn parts of it to metallic, so it looked like metal was riveted onto the vest. I went that route because it, just made it look a little bit tougher. Yes, and we all got to witness that Jake Bagwell does not wipe his ass. I've heard of Skid Row, but not Skid Mark Row. So I'm hoping Brian Hillibert approves this new look. I actually went with this beard because I had a little talk with Brian Hillibert on Skype, and I seen he's starting to grow his own beard, and it's roughly about that length. So I kind of add a little of the manager into the look. You can see SB in a Coors Light ad with the entrance. But here he is, a newcomer to the Wasteland. He is Daniel Doring. To June 22, I believe there will be space for you at that time. We're going to work through with the people we've got currently. I know there's a couple already I haven't seen in the chat since they got their character onto the show. So we're going to use those characters until the end of Wasteland Domination because I don't want to change things right now. Anthony Durham, welcome as always. So SB having to run the numbers game here, going solo against Daniel Doring. And yes, if you guys would have been on Blaze McCoy earlier on, you would have seen someone else mention a older wrestler by the name of Danny Doring. And that, yes, is where I got the name from. A little tribute to someone of the past in the business. But Silver Bullet having to take on not only Daniel Doring, but Skaz. Yes, it was. Bomb Pop Overdrive. Yes, Mark was the man that mentioned Danny Doring. Not a problem, TJ. Not a problem. We always got room for a toad somewhere. I just hope you approve of me wastelanding them up a little bit. Wasteland version of Duke Nukem. Actually, that was my other idea for this character because he's supposed to be one of the last remnants of the People's Army that were trying to save the world from destruction. And Daniel Doring's backstory is the Savior had a big part to play in the destruction of civilization, and Daniel Doring now chased the Savior out. So that will be more of a story going forward with Daniel Doring's character. But here we go, Skaz. I'm not even going to attempt Rex's introduction because, man, last time I did that, I burped, farted, and shit myself. See, this is what I mean. I put you in a simple vest and you're already crying, bro. Oh, man, I love it. Oh, I know you're kidding, brother. Here we go. And as usual, Silver Bullet starts off strong, bringing the pain with those lethal knee shots right to the ribs. The Leafs just made the playoffs tonight as the Panthers lost to the Senators. Oh, by the way, Mark Caliber, I hate hockey. And I live like 2.5 hours away from Toronto. Fucking hate the Leafs. Look at this, Daniel Doring playing the extreme game. I thought he was going to whip him right into that exposed ring there, but look at that leap of knee. What a reversal by Silver Bullet. Right now, just the character reveal of the people I've been working on leading up towards our next series, which is Risk Meets Wrestling. It is titled Wasteland Domination, and it will be the nations battling each other until there's only one nation left standing. And the way that works is, as nations battle each other, they capture and imprison their opponents, and those opponents then have to fight for that nation. So, going to be interesting to see how it breaks out, because you can capture prisoners of war, you could call them, many different ways. Singles matches, it's pretty easy. The loser is captured by that nation. Tags, the man that gets pinned is captured unless it's an elimination, and then you can work a couple of different ways as well. That's it. I'm going to go put a vest on mine right now. You know, Mark, your character can look a little bit different here than he does anywhere else. You know, it would be nice if you just relinquish some of that control. Oh, Texas Cloverleaf looking for the submission. Silver Bullet very well versed in submission holds. Not enough power, though. The powerful legs of Scuzz muscling himself out of that bad predicament. Well, happy Good Friday to you and to Anthony Durham. For all those of you that celebrate Easter, happy Good Friday to you all. Fuck you, Pete. I'm Hulk Hogan. The fuck out of my creative control. Oh, shit, man. You are a class act. Fuck Hulk Hogan, by the way. Yes, using Hulk Hogan as a verb. It is a new one, but I loved it. Leather. Go with leather, of course. Nothing better than leather. Now, this past Christmas, I was trying to hint very strongly towards my wife that I really wanted the leather vest that I've been waiting for quite a few years now. I did something a while ago in respect with my father and a very good close friend of mine. My father passed away from prostate cancer, and a very good friend of mine died during a triple heart bypass. So I had badges created, basically to sew onto a leather vest. But when it comes to buying stuff for myself, I get really cheap with myself, so I don't want to buy shit that I shouldn't. So I've been waiting for like 5 years now for this leather vest. So I was hinting really strongly with my wife this year. You know, I want the vest this year. Yeah, she didn't get it. Did not get it. Yeah, of course you celebrate 420 every day. My son does too. I celebrate the fact that I have never struggled to get a heart on for my 40 years. That's always a bonus. Hey, no, that was a long time ago, Anthony Durham. It was a long time ago. Weird thing. Me and this guy met through his son. This guy was well into his 60s. And it was like meeting someone that you hadn't seen in years. We became very close friends very quickly. And I've never experienced that with many people, that kind of connection where it's like the first time you meet is like you've ran into a friend you haven't seen in like 10, 15 years, you know. The first time we met, we sat there for 4 hours, just nonstop chatting and talking, really getting to know each other. And it was like reliving your past with an old friend you hadn't seen in years, you know. It was quite the experience for me, and I hadn't had that in a long time until I met a couple of guys here on Skype and on YouTube, and that is Mark from Bomb Pop Overdrive and Blaze McCoy. You know, it's connections like that that really have a lot of meaning to me. And when he passed away, I wanted to memorialize that with a patch that I could sew onto a leather vest. Same with my father, you know. And I've talked about my father in the past, you know. We never had a really great relationship until he got really sick. And, you know, it's, you know, something I wanted to do for them, to always make sure that they were, I'd like to say riding with me, but I'm not allowed to ride anymore. So that's out of luck there. Look at the power of Scuzz, though. I have no idea what you were talking about. Kindred lands are prosperous and peaceful. Peaceful, I wouldn't say about that, but prosperous, yes. They've got a great farming community there. They really, really love making their wines and booze. They keep the wasteland very well supplied with their great tasting wines. But you know, us real men from Warrior Nation, it's all kinds of good moonshine we love to drink. That's why we control the waters where we live. We like our shine, and we like making sure it's good and strong for the beefy guys around the wasteland. Kindred can sip their wine and their teas, you know. It's all good. You know, they like to extend their finger when drinking their tea and shit. I like tea myself, but I won't drink it with a pinky extended like you guys, man. Come on. Man up a little bit. The Kindred enjoy their bench drinks. Holy shit, man. Well, you can maintain all the civility you would like. Real men drink shine. Look at this, a bloody mess. Silver Bullet is, but a battle he is giving. Now, I never set Daniel Dorian's moves, and as you can see, he's doing some moves a guy his size would not do, and I hate it when people do that. I don't know whose moves I set him on, but obviously I got to change it because a big guy doesn't move that way. It just doesn't happen. Give me Baron Shine myself, says Mad Mike. Two finishers avoided there. Daniel Dorian misses that Trouble in Paradise, and then the big boot by Silver Bullet misses as well. I remember going through an entire gauntlet, 10 or 100 wrestlers with a British Bulldog once. Could never repeat that. Really? Yes, Dorian, you had one job. Actually, since we're here live, and there's enough of you that are asking who's going to be wearing which nation, after this match, I'll bring that up, and I'll show you guys how I've set it up, and hopefully everyone's fine with it. I don't drink hard stuff, so I'm always the designated driver, so give me Pepsi, give me Dr. Pepper, baby, says TJ22. Daniel Dorian now busted wide open at the hands of Silver Bullet. Jake Bagwell says he'll fight whoever gives him the most beer. It's why Dorian is losing. He's in a support pro. The ruler says, sure, Pete, go ahead and give the teams. I will allow it. So I'm getting permission to do things by the ruler. Oh, there is no such thing. No one occupies a certain city or province or something like that. No, that provinces, cities, they're all gone. Like, I remember asking Adam Guerin and a couple others where they would prefer their nation to be, and I heard South Cali and I don't know, some small freaking obscure town that, up in buttfuck Idaho. And it's like, no, you guys got to think bigger. Oh, yes, I am Bagwell. Don't make me put those chaps back on you for another month. Damn it. Too much coughing. We're going to go right now. Scuzz being dealt a bad spot here. Starting to hear that, Anthony Durham's. Could not imagine life going without a mother. That's got to be hard. Oh, look at this Crimson Mask by Silver Bullet, man. That guy has been beaten into a bloody pulp and still battling it on. Yes, well, I wouldn't say too many crazies in this asylum. We have a lot of fun here. Did you see NJPW Strong Style? No, I have not. Oh, and there's that big boot by Silver Bullet. The Silver Express 2. And a near fall. Oh, sorry about that, Jake, but yes, he is indeed your ruler. Yeah, but that's changed, Adam Guerin, due to more people getting involved with the angle that we're going for the Wasteland domination. If it wouldn't have been for that, there would have been a lot of unclaimed land in the Wasteland. But due to there being more nations being born and stuff, I did it so that way the entire globe was covered. There we go, the numbers game just too much, and those powerful arms locked around the chin and the neck of Silver Bullet. Finally, Silver Bullet succumbing to the numbers game and the power of Scuzz. No, there is no Atlantis. Jesus Christ. Tap the keg, baby, says Scuzz. I took those wedges like a champ and still won. Gotta say, Silver Bullet did an outstanding job. But when the numbers game is played against the Boogie Woogie Daddy, just ask the Opaque Nation what happens when they take on the Godfather. They wind up back in the water swimming with the rest of the fishes. Well, you can claim you don't acknowledge him, but the fact is, Blaze McCoy is the ruler of the wasteland, and he's going to be playing a bigger part in the storylines when it comes to Series 4, or I should say, Wasteland Domination. So you might want to hold on to them britches, Jake Bagwell. Oh, yeah, and we got to go to universe mode for this so I can show you guys. Alright, so what I've done was I put everyone in teams that was part of a nation. So for Azteca Nation, it will be Scuzz, Chance Harper, Ricky Vaughn, Jake Bagwell, and Saeed Muhammad. And for the women's side of it, I would put Alexa Weiss, Goddess of Fancy, Maggie May, Miss Jiggles, and Cassie Joe. In the Barons, we've got 3 women here. They are known as the Killer Dolls. And that is Doll Baby, Speranza, as well as Hot Cheese. And then you've got the men's side, 4 men included, and that is Demented, Bone Dog, Matt Outlaw, and Ripper Springheel. And then Capital City only has a 4-man team, and that is Daniel Doring, AJ Jenks, his tag partner in Jeremy Hyde, and Gator Dean. And then Eternity, we've got 3 men. We've got Mordred Nightwalker, Frozen Rage, and D-Train. On the women's side, we've got Susie the Elf, Sophia Nightwalker, and the Oxidized Angel, if I remember correctly. Kindred, we've got Fred Starr, John the Revelator, Terrell Johnson, as well as Razor. And then for the women's side, we've got Wrestling Mama Bubs, as well as Missy Canuck. And then the other 4 men, we've got Griffith Davian, we've got Lord Amadeus, Johnny Platinum, as well as Judgment. And then New Sparta has 5 men. We've got Adam Guerin, Sir Dragon, and Little Feck. And then residing in New Sparta, we've got Young Samurai and Josh Dynamite. OPEC Nation has 4 men. We've got Killer Neptune, or Killa Neptune, Paragon, Uncle Frank, and then residing in OPEC Nation is Beardy. Purgatory is pretty big, actually. They got quite the crew here. Jester, Almar Wolf, Destroyer, Damien, and Jane Bones. And then the other half of that would be Damian Adams, Twitch, Joker, Nightmare, and Evil Eyes. And then Regulator territory, we've got Cowboy John, we've got Bocephus Brown, Danny Derringer, and we've got the Redneck Avenger. And then the women's side of that, we've got Cougar Silver, we got Mrs. U-Taker, and there is a story why Mrs. U-Taker Raven are in here, as well as Anastasia. So those are the 4 women for the Regulators. Steel City, we've got 5 men. We've got Blaze McCoy, who is your ruler of the wasteland, Tyson Parker, Shmoo, Daddy Danger, and the newcomer, Handsome Rick Race. Tartarus, we've got 4 men. You've got Pain and Agony, and then you've got Mark Caliber, as well as Silver Bullet. The Underworld. Now, the Underworld's going to be played a little bit differently, but it's got Evie Bloodyard, it's got She-Hulk Chick, Bad Jan, we've got Cassie Madam Red, as well as Holly Cyanide. And then we've got 3 men here, Yeti, Super Nacho Mondo, and then, god damn it, fucking lost Shifty, Giggles, and Vrock Maltok. Valhalla is 4 men, you know them, Thor, Ronan Hart, and then Ansgar and Enoch. Warrior Nation, you've got the Godfather, you've got Uncommitted, you've got Austin Cole, and Cody Smith. And then the women, you've got Shannon, Samantha, and Nadine. And then you've got Ben, Dave, Macy Lucas, as well as Mark Bilsma. And those are your 14 nations. So you've got your crew. Yes, some of the nations are bigger than others. But like I told everyone, if you're in part of a clique already, I'm not going to separate you to make it equal. There's going to be smaller nations than some. You know, that's the way it's going to work out. So the name of the game is trying to capture as many POWs as possible at the start, and that way you can grow your nation and have a chance to survive the war. So some are going to start with 5, some are going to start with 4, but you know, that's the way it's going to play out. Now, Warrior Nation, you look at their streak as of late, they haven't been winning very much. So it doesn't matter that they've got, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. They could end up with nothing very quickly. So all the nations involved, I want to wish you guys all the best. I think it's going to be a really good time. The way I'm going to break it down, though, is we're going to have 1 month of complete war. And then we're going to all go to neutral territory where we're going to have a pay-per-view event. We're going to have the ruler of the wasteland on the line, as well as the Empress of the Wasteland title will be on the line. And this is why I wanted to bring some women into the creative part of story making, because I really want the women's Empress of the Wasteland title start meaning something more there. I want those women to start really pushing for storylines and getting more involved with getting into the title shot and title picture. And like I said, what better way to represent a woman in the creative team than having a woman or women in that role? So if there's any women out there that are watching right now or later on in the replay, please make sure you contact me on Skype, as well as any guys out there. I know Adam Guerin has thrown his hat in the ring. I know Judgment has. Also, don't forget Midwest Pro Wrestling, looking for the same thing. We want to build a crew over there for creative teams, for a creative team to really start amping up the storylines in MPW. So don't forget about that either, because their creative team will mostly be used more in Series 4 than in World Domination. So make sure if you want to get in the creative process on MPW, you contact Mark from Bomb Pop Overdrive as quickly as you can. And then with Mark's permission, he can or I can make a Skype group where we can all chat and discuss storylines, give people directions. Okay, these people need a storyline they need to be in. Let's come up with something good for them. Same with the next person. You know, everyone will have their own job and work off of each other to make those storylines more and big. So I want to give a quick shout out to a lot of the shows out there. D-Train running a pretty solid show now. It is called, somebody give me the freaking name, Maverick Championship Wrestling. And you can find that on the same channel name under Maverick Championship Wrestling. Midwest Pro Wrestling, run by Mark from Bomb Pop Overdrive. Make sure that you guys check him out. If you haven't checked him out yet, go over there and subscribe, because shit is going to be heating up in the near future over there. He's still building characters. He's a little bit touch and go with how busy his schedule is. Let him reach out to you, contact you guys when he's ready to start a creation for your character. Don't bombard him with too many messages right now, because like he has stated, he is a very busy man, and he will reach out to you when he's got the time. Also, Blazed Radio, and you can find all your Leaning Towards Death wrestling over there, and now featuring FAW, Faction Action Wrestling, creating a little bit of old school with new school. It looks pretty good. He had a great show tonight. Thank you for that entertainment there. Skyloxed Bay, welcome as always. Also, check out, if you like women's wrestling, there is a couple places you can go for that. EXW, under Elite Extreme Women, and then Sports Lounge Studios, which features UCW as well as GWA. You've got Wild Eyed Yeti with his Dark Circus bit. He's doing numerous things over there, other gameplay. Also, Blade Charge. Man, there are so many out there, it's hard to keep them all in my head. Cassie Madam Red has been streaming as of late, so if you want to check her channel out, she was streaming last night. Had a good time over there. She's a pretty cool chick to just hang out and chill with. And you guys, oh yes, another one, Wrestling Mama, and that is the channel name, Wrestling Mama. She is doing a twist on Survivor meets wrestling. So check that out, as well as Hugo Lavalley, and he's doing some HWA along with Wrestling Mama. I just did that. Immortal Griff. Yes, he's doing HWA, and he's doing the commentary along with it's Uncommitted as well as Wrestling Mama, and that is on the channel named Hugo Lavalley. That is HUGOLAVALEE. So make sure you check that channel out too. The guy he's out there. I love that about him, and he makes it entertaining, and that's what it's supposed to be about, entertaining the viewers, and he does a pretty good job of it. Same with Wrestling Mama, so check those two channels out. If there's anyone I missed, please, yes, NWF, National Wrestling Federation. If you love your old school fix, make sure you check his channel out, man. He does a lot of old school stuff, so... Skylocks Bay, what is your show? Let me know, and I will give it a shout out right here. You know, Mrs. U-Taker, how's it going? MIW, yes, thank you very much. MIW, Malicious Intentions Wrestling. DHP, I don't know what DHP is, or EVW. No, Feck, I do not promote Tyler's channel. I know it might upset him if he hears this in the chat, but me and Tyler have this thing where our friendship will only exist if there's no wrestling between us, so I won't promote his channel. I hate saying that. He's a good guy. You want to check out his channel, go for it, but please, no. Oh yeah, what does SIW stand for? I need a name there, man. SIW, that means nothing to me. But like I said, you know, the internet wrestling era that we like to call this, unbelievable how it's expanded. You know, it's grown so big. There's no way that we can schedule. No, I do not promote that channel either. In fact, no. It's grown so substantially and so big. There's no way to really put down a schedule where everyone can have their own time slot. You know, and it's amazing to see. I give credit to anybody that hits that broadcast button. Like Blaze has said many times on his channel, man, it takes a lot of courage to do it. And Sky Independent Wrestling, thank you very much. Big shout out to Sky Independent Wrestling, Skylocks Bay. Okay, so check him out if you guys want. And I've been thinking about doing a Mortal Kombat 10 story mode playthrough. I like to do wrestling, but once again, I don't have a PS4. Hey man, you know what? Stream some Mortal Kombat. I'm pretty sure some of these guys here in the stream and the gals want to check you out, see what it's all about. So, like I said, so many out there. I'm going to keep to my schedule. When we go live on April 2nd, it will be at 8 p.m. and then on Wednesdays at 9, and then Fridays at 6 p.m. Those are my hours I'll be streaming. On the other days, I'm going to be streaming something on Twitch. I want to do something a little bit different, and that way I'm not taking up anyone else's time that's live streaming here for the wrestling game. On top of that, when Midwest Pro Wrestling is going to be going, we're going to be working out a time slot for that as well. It'll probably be late in the evening. Don't know yet. I'll discuss that with Mark, and we'll bring that news to you later on. But you know, I love doing the commentary with Mark. It's starting to get a nice flow to it, and love seeing the characters that he's been unveiling when he's got the time. So you guys be prepared for some Midwest Pro Wrestling. Keep on tuning in to Pillar to Post as always. And like I said, on April 1st, I will be doing a live stream where I clue you guys in a lot on how the breakdown of the nations gets started, and go through it once again, who's in what nation, and so on and so forth. So you guys take it easy, have a good night. Thank you for hanging with me with this reveal. You guys have a good night, and if not, have a better tomorrow, because you know, everyone's got to have a good day sometime, right? So I'm out of here for now. This is Pete Wall. You've been watching Pillar to Post.